What's going on, everybody? Proud to announce the Spotlight Sports Network are partnered with SeatGeek. Save $20 off your first order for live events, concerts, and sporting events, and more. All you have to do is just insert the promo code Spotlight Sports Network to save today. Again, that's Spotlight Sports Network and save $20.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up? It's me, King. We're back. We're in the building with another video live stream. It's the 7200 second podcast. What's going on, y'all? And I'm waiting for my guy, Coach Dante, to come up. What is going on? We got Shayna. She's always here in the building. What's going on, Shayna? West Side Media Earned. What is going on? Your Raiders got a win today. Got a win on Sunday. I was praying for y'all. And speaking of Coach Dante, we got the duo, the second half of the duo of the 7,200 seconds. We got my guy, Coach Dante, one of the hardest working men here on the Spotlight Sports Network. What's going on, Coach?
What's good?
And we on episode number 30, y'all. 30. Number 30. We almost there, Dante. We almost there.
Yep, we almost there, man. Let's get right into it. We gonna make it to 50. I got a good feeling. We gonna make it to 50.
That y'all, every time like I'm in the back, y'all don't see me dancing every time that intro comes on, yeah. And so that's like one of the best ones so far. Had to reamp it, had to redo it, for the newer seasons of 7,200 seconds. What's going on, James? Money, what's going on? So, Aaron Judge finally did it. I didn't think he was, but he was like, let me hit this home run. It's like 2 games left. But Aaron Judge did hit number 62, and he is your AL king in home runs. Dante, did you doubt him? Did you think he was going to do it?
Yep. I thought he was gonna do it the whole time. I said he was gonna get about 60 home runs. I don't think he's gonna make it to 70. I think he's gonna get 60 home runs. I didn't think if you would have asked me that, would he do it at the beginning? I didn't think so, but hey, man, the man is a great baseball player. He's a phenomenal athlete. He can hit the ball. His batting average is up there. He improved his contact rate a lot. So again, when you're patient at the plate and you wait for every pitch to come to you until you get the right ball to hit out the park, hey, and you work the counts, that's what you get. And he definitely, if he doesn't get MVP, I will be shocked. He definitely, hands down, is the MVP of the league right now.
Yeah, I know it was talks about him and Ohtani talking about it, but no, most definitely, it's Judge without a shadow of a doubt. It's definitely Judge. But yeah, let's get into things. We got not really some news. I know Tua's not starting this week. The doctor, McDaniels, came out and said he is not playing. He will sit out, so Teddy Bridgewater will take over the reins there until he's ready to come back. In my opinion, I think they should sit out Tua as much as possible. Let him get over that concussion, dizziness, whatever he's feeling. Let him just sit out until he's healthy. Some people say he should not play no more the rest of this year. What do you think?
Unfortunately, they're gonna bring Tua back. Man. Tua back. So I think it's good for them to set him out a couple of games until you feel like he's ready. But the whole season, I don't think they should get him out the whole season. I really think they should get him out keep him out for a couple of weeks or a week or two to see how he's progressing. He shouldn't have been in there last week, I know for sure, but again, it's okay for them to keep him out a couple more weeks. I think Teddy Bridgewater will do enough to keep them afloat and will be able to win them some ball games.
Most definitely. So, Stanton just hit a home run, so Yankees are in front 2-1. I spoke too soon about the Flyers. They didn't tied it up. Houston is killing us 6-0, but Philly's already clinched. That's because our pitcher is hungover. Our pitcher, Sport Ranger Suarez, is hungover.
He took he drank some of that champagne last night. So much of that drink, he hung over, huh?
The Mets could start the ground with a shot at first place, so of course they're gonna put their aces out there. Is that a good or bad idea?
For who?
The ground might start only because the Mets is trying to get first.
Yeah, that I think that's a good idea. But I think they're trying to fight for the first seed. It won't hurt. I think you can start them.
So, between the lines is tomorrow. We will break down all of your MLB.
So between the lines is tomorrow.
Yeah, we switched it because playoff games start Friday, and we was going to do it Monday.
What time?
4 year clock your time.
Okay, that's bad.
So yeah, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time for Between the Lines. Me, myself, Coach Dante, Tyler, and Robert will be breaking down the MLB postseason matchups. Who our thoughts is, who's going to win, World Series, all that nitty gritty stuff. We will break your MLB postseason down. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. But as far as tonight, not too much in the news. I know they talking about Russell Wilson had a shoulder injury, but he's going to be good to go. But yeah, let's talk about it. Kenny Pickett has been named starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, we did talk about a little bit. I heard y'all. I mean, I watched this morning on the morning show. Y'all did talk about this morning. But for those who didn't watch it, Kenny Pickett is your starter. Mike Tomlin, is that a good or bad decision to start Kenny Pickett right now?
I don't like the decision. I don't like the decision at all. I think you should give Mitchell Trubisky a chance. So I don't believe Mitchell Trubisky is the reason why they're struggling. Chase Claypool is nowhere to be found, which is I did bench him in fantasy. He gonna stay benched. He gonna stay benched in fantasy. He has not done nothing. The receivers are out there dropping the football, not getting open. George Pickens, give him a little time. He's a rookie. He's gonna be fine. Offensive line ain't as great. You just got to give credit to the Jets for how they came to play. Zach Wilson did a very good job yesterday, last Sunday. I don't think it's Mitchell Trubisky's fault. And this man, Trubisky, is not that bad of a quarterback. He's not that bad of a quarterback. He led the Bears to a 13-3 record. And you got to use, he can run. He got a very good arm. He can do some RPOs. But, Kenny Pickett is from Pittsburgh. He played at Pittsburgh. And anytime you have an exciting rookie quarterback, you're going to want to see him. And I think Kenny Pickett is going to have some games when he's going to struggle a lot in. So what you going to do if he struggles? You're going to sit him back down and put Mitchell Trubisky in and break Kenny Pickett's confidence. Once you start a player and you name him that starter, you got to stick with him. And right now, I just don't like what I'm seeing in Pittsburgh. I just don't like what I'm seeing. But, hey, who knows? Who knows? I think Mitchell Trubisky is an okay quarterback. I think he's an okay quarterback. He's a cool quarterback. I just don't think it's his fault that the receivers ain't getting open and can't catch a ball to save their life. And Chase Claypool has not done anything. He has not done none. He has not given me squat in fantasy. He has not done anything. So, again, I don't put that all on Mitchell Trubisky.
I got no sympathy for the Steelers.
They ain't my team. So I ain't got no damn. They ain't my team.
I mean, I didn't think we was gonna see Pickett this early. But hey, he's in. So now he just gotta go out there and win and try to find. I mean, he didn't look too bad. I mean, he did get his first interception. Got an interception, but he did get his first touchdown. Got two. I mean, so he got the ring rust. He took a shot. He that pass the Pat fire move. He stood in the pocket and took that hit and down at the goal line. So he stood in the pocket and took that hit. That was a crazy hit by I forget who hit him, but from the Jets. Quentin Williams. It was Quentin Williams. Definitely hit him in the pocket, and so but I mean, like you said, like you're gonna break. Hopefully, they don't break his confidence. If he do bad, like you said, are you gonna bench him, or probably what they're gonna do is bench him if he does bad, and then bring Trubisky in there, but still let him start. But yeah, you're gonna break that kid's confidence. Hopefully, he's still confident enough to go out there and perform. I know he's a rookie. He's gonna make mistakes, so we'll definitely see moving forward how Kenny Pickett will do. Last night's game, Monday Night Football, we saw the Rams get decimated 24-9. They did not even score a touchdown. San Francisco and that defense was all over the Rams. I mean the Rams started off slow last year and then they won the Super Bowl. Do you see them going back to the Super Bowl, Dante?
I still think it's a chance. Man. They struggled last year and throughout the same that later during the season. So I'm not as concerned as everybody make it seem. I think Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, they won't get it together. Every team is going to go through lapses. I know the Eagles and people off to some good starts, but every team is going to some way during the road hit their bumps and their bruises. The Raiders, do I think they're going to be bad the whole season? No, I don't think they're going to be bad the whole season. Every team is going to go through their bumps and bruises. And I believe the Rams, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. I believe they can repeat, but would I say they would do it? No. I'm not going to say they're going to repeat. They have opportunity to defend their championship until they no longer have no opportunity to do it. I think they'll get back on the winning track soon. I just believe San Francisco got their number. They got their number.
I think the Rams, the 49ers is the Achilles heel of the Rams because it seems like the Niners know how to beat the Rams. But the Rams beat them when it mattered in the NFC Championship game. They found a way to beat them. It's hard to beat a team three times. And I think the 49ers would have won if Tart didn't drop that interception. We would be talking about a different story. But what does McVay have to do to spice up this offense? Because it just seems like Matthew Stafford is throwing to everybody but Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson produced in Chicago. He produced in Jacksonville. Why can't he produce after week 4, going into week 5? Why can't they click with Allen Robinson?
Why they can't? Just a new system, and you gotta give them some time out. You gotta scheme up some plays to get Allen Robinson the football, but it's gonna start with the running game. You gotta be more balanced with the running game. You can't have Matthew Stafford throwing about 55 to 30 times a game. It starts with the running game, and you got to scheme these guys open because they're going to figure out and they're going to double Cooper Kupp until you figure out how to get someone open, get Tyler Higbee open, till you figure out how to get Van Jefferson open or get a running game, which opens up the play action and the screen game. So that's how you find other guys to get other guys involved in Allen Robinson involved. Is Allen Robinson getting open? You got to find something that can scheme them open. So again, I believe the Rams are going to fix it. I believe they're going to be fine. I don't think it's a concern for me at all.
Cooper Kupp had a career 19 targets. 19 targets. 14 catches, 122 yards. He didn't get in the end. They didn't get in the end zone last night. Matthew Stafford got sacked 7 times. What's going on with that offensive line?
Well, you lost Whitworth from last, who's getting older, who got old and retired, which is he deserved to retire because he was a long time Ram and he played for the Rams organization for a long time. He deserved that championship ring. So again, offensive line not as good. They're not dominant, but you still got to find a way to run the football. You never know. The offensive line probably can be better in the run game. They probably be better in the run game. That's why you got to always try to have a balanced offense between the run game and the passing game. So again, we got to see. We got to see, but the offensive line is not good at all.
Matthew Stafford is up there with Carson Wentz and Joe Burrow for being sacked for the most time so far. He got sacked 7 times last night. So I think he's up to either 16 or 17 behind Carson Wentz. That's bad. That's bad. If Matthew Stafford keeps getting killed like that, he's not going to last. He's going to you're going to injure the man. And if Stafford goes down, it is curtains for the Rams there if something happens to Stafford. So they definitely got to McVay has to do something. He has to get down in his playbook, think of something creative, do some type of balanced offense, use Cam Akers and Henderson, like you said. And yeah, definitely will open up the run. If you establish the running game, you're going to open up the passing game pretty much. Pretty blank period. Matthew Stafford's turnover. Yep, he definitely does turn over the ball as well. He did fumble yesterday. He got interceptions yesterday. We all know he's good for turning the ball over. So the Packers wide receiver is good enough to make a deep playoff run. No, they got Lazard. You still got Randall Cobb, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson.
I don't think they're good enough to make a deep playoff run, but I think they can make the playoffs. I think they definitely can make the playoffs. I don't think they're deep enough to make the playoffs run. But again, the key is you want to talk about Aaron Rodgers. Is he's not good enough to make it past to the NFC Championship. Yes, he may not. But again, do we all expecting him to get to the NFC Championship with this roster right here and these wide receivers right here? I don't think so. But being in the playoffs, being in the playoff hunt as well, I think this will mean a lot towards Aaron Rodgers, especially if he get past the first round with these receivers and without his best receiver that he had in Devontae Adams. This will mean a lot right here. And I think Aaron Rodgers, like I said, he's going to find a way to make this work. Romeo Dobbs is a really good rookie, man. Romeo Dobbs is a solid rookie from out of Nevada. And Aaron Rodgers is just finding ways to make it work. And you just got to give him credit. Like I say, Aaron Rodgers doesn't need Devontae Adams to be good or to be successful. And he's 13-2 without Devontae Adams. So just keep putting that in the flow. He knows how to make other guys better. So I don't think they're going to go on a deep playoff run, but I think they have the potential. It depends on who they face. They can get to the second round. Round matchup.
Coach Dante is the Texans fan here. He is Houston everything. You got the Rockets, you got the Texans, you got the Longhorns. He is all Texas down. The Astros, you name it. He got it in Houston. I know we were just talking about the Rams, but where do you see OBJ coming back? Does he go back? Do you think he goes back, or does he tread somewhere else, or try to see where else he can go?
I think he goes back. I think he goes back to the Rams. I think he's going to mean a lot to that Rams offense. The Rams wish they could have him right now. The way they're playing, they wish they could have him right now. So I think he goes back to the Rams.
And the Flyers lost. In overtime. Jesus Christ. Oh, he said, "Oh no, not the cheaters, boo."
That's all right. We love that attitude. That's why we're gonna keep making it. That's why we're gonna keep making it. We love the cheaters. We love that word. We love it.
So Gino Smith, who would have thought Gino Smith would actually be pretty decent? We all seen Gino in college. Gino was the man in college. He comes out. He comes to the NFL. He's been on a couple teams, but he's with the Seahawks, and he's actually not doing half bad. So, is Gino going to be the future over Drew Lock?
Yep. But do I believe Gino is the future quarterback of this franchise? I don't believe he's the future. Right now, I think he's the quarterback of Seattle. Drew Lock is not good enough. To be a starting quarterback in this league. So, yes, I believe Gino Smith right now is the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. I don't think he's the quarterback of the future for the Seattle Seahawks. But I think Gino right now, as good as he's playing, I think he's the quarterback for enough to right now. Do I think he's the future? No. And right now, again, shout out to ECG. Shout out to my boy Notion. Notion, that's one dude that know how to hide, bro. That's one dude that he knows how to hide. I need to find out where you be hiding that, Notion. But shout out to Notion, though. like I say again, uh, Drew Lock has not proven that he can play in this league. He has not proven that he knows how to be consistent on a consistent basis. So again, I think Gino Smith got a solid couple of years with Seattle. I just don't think he's the quarterback for his future. I believe Seattle will end up getting a quarterback sometime, but if it's during the draft process or we'll see. We'll see what they were going to do. But I'll say in the preseason, I said, Geno Smith should be the starting quarterback because of the consistency, and he was more consistent than Drew Lock was. So again, hey, Pete Carroll, that's a great decision by him making Geno Smith the starting quarterback of this team, and you see how good they are right now.
That game was crazy. It was crazy competitive, high scoring, 48-45. The Seahawks did pull that game out. Geno Smith, man, was damn near perfect, just about 23 for 30, 320, 2 touchdowns. Didn't get sacked, no interceptions. Had a QBR at 91. Rashard Penny, 17 carries, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Geno Smith got a touchdown himself. DK Metcalf, 7 catches for 149. And Notion says, I'm going to that. Oh, snap. He going to the Texans game.
That's fine. If the Eagles win, they just win the game. You already know I don't care, but you already know I keep my mouth closed. I don't go back and forth talking on trash. Because guess what? After the Rockets beat the Nets at home last year, and he came out chat the whole week talking noise, and I didn't say nothing, I couldn't find him no more. After my Rockets beat the Nets at home, I couldn't find him no more throughout that whole year.
He's going to go missing when the Nets don't do too well with Ben Simmons. Have fun with that notion. Have fun with Ben. Have fun with him. You still can't shoot. But anyway, Gino played great on Sunday. So, he definitely can give Seattle some more years. And that whole division right now in AFC West is 2 and not in NFC West is 2-2. So literally that division is up for grabs. Who you think still is going to win that division? Is still going to be the Rams at the end of the day?
I got the Rams. I'm standing by my pick. I got the Rams.
Oh no.
You gonna see Notion when the Nets beat the Sixers. You gonna see him. You gonna see him. He gonna find you.
I'm gonna try to go to that game in November because Ben comes back.
It must be tough being a Texan fan right now. No, sir, it ain't. I don't cry. I don't moan. I don't rage at all. I'm the same demeanor. No, it ain't. It ain't tough for me being a Texan fan.
One thing about Dante is he's loyal to his team. Ride or die. 0-17, 0-16, 2-20. He's gonna ride with him regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So he pretty much he knows everything. Like it don't faze him. He already know his team's not going nowhere.
Even when they are good, you still see the same attitude. Keep telling right. You see the same attitude. Even when we good, you see the same attitude. Nothing changed. Eventually, we gonna get better. We gonna get good and get better eventually. Can't be contenders forever.
I feel like y'all may be a quarterback and a couple pieces away because defensively, y'all stepping up a little bit. Derek Stingley Jr. coming around, good pickup for y'all again. Jalen Petrie and those guys definitely
right now. Derek Stingley is a top 5 corner, rated as a top 5 corner in the league. Him and Steven.
I don't run nowhere. Notion. What are you talking about? I don't run. I'm gonna be right in the same. You know where to find me. I'm gonna be right in the same spot. But yeah, that's gonna be a game. Sixers versus Nets. So it's definitely gonna be interesting when that comes around. Where was I at? Gino. Are the 49ers a threat to win in this NFC?
I don't believe the 49ers will win the NFC. I don't believe the 49ers will win the NFC. I believe right now the winners of the NFC as of right now is the Eagles. I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC as of right now. As we starting in today, I believe the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. But do I believe the 49ers can beat them? Yes. I believe the 49ers can give them a run and beat them. Yes. But I believe the Eagles are the best team in the NFC right now. As a start today, they're the best team in the NFC.
All right. Is it time for a change in Carolina? Meaning QB, maybe a new coach. What do you do in Carolina? What's going on with Baker Mayfield? Like, what is it again? He just got to learn the system, or he's just straight up looking like poo right now?
I think he's just straight up playing like shit right now. But one thing you want to do, you want to go fire Matt Rule on the field right now. I would go fire Matt Rule on the field. I think Matt Rule is going to get fired mid-season. I really think he's going to be the first coach to be fired mid-season. I'm banking on that. And when that happens, come back and say, hey, somebody come back and say, Coach, you were right. He's going to get fired mid-season. I'm banking on that. I think, offensive line is not too well, but Baker Mayfield's not playing well at all. That's not helping them. The defense is on the field for too long. They cannot generate points, and Matt Rule is not a good coach. So I believe Matt Rule is going to be fired during mid-season.
Yeah, we all thought Mark McCarthy was going to be like in the hot seat, like damn near his seat burning. But I think Matt Rule's seat is even hotter right now. You bring in Baker Mayfield, and Carolina doesn't have bad weapons. You got DJ Moore, you got Chenault over there, you got Robbie Anderson, Christian McCaffrey's looking okay. So I don't understand why Carolina's not winning more games, but then Matt Rule and his play calling is absolute ass right now. Like I just don't get it. And then you want to start this not QB controversy, but you sit Darnold down because Darnold. I don't care what you say. Darnold just flat out stink. He's horrible. He's trash. Jets gave him their years to try to improve, and he just didn't do it. He comes to Carolina. I was like, okay. He started off hot. 3 games. I'm like, all right, maybe maybe Darnold has changed. No, that went down. Cam Newton comes back. He gets benched. PJ Walker comes in. He goes. So will we see a QB change later on in the season if things keep continuing the way they are?
What would you say? What was the question again?
So will there be a QB change? Will Baker still be a starter later on in the season?
I still think he will be a starter. You don't got Matt Corral. And you don't have Sam Darnold right now. But you got PJ Walker. Right there. Maybe if Baker Mayfield continue to show inconsistency, maybe you do. It depends on where you're at Carolina, what spot you in, or what play. If you're not having a chance to make the playoffs, then you make that move. If it's a really bad struggle, but I believe they're gonna fire Matt Rule during the season. They're gonna fire him during mid-season. So yeah, I believe if you're nowhere in contention. And if Baker Mayfield not giving you your best opportunity to win, then yeah, you make that move. You make the quarterback change.
You said the Eagles struggle against the Giants. Well, right now the Giants are struggling themselves. Forget struggling against the Eagles. They are in a dump. They are in a horrible situation. No Daniel Jones, no Tyrod Taylor. You're on Jake Fromm. Who is Jake Fromm throwing to? Who the hell is Jake Fromm throwing to? Dante, who's Jake Fromm throwing to?
He throwing to me right now.
He don't have nobody to throw to. But what? You got Daniel Bellinger, who's again good solid tight end, San Diego State, who I actually had on my mock draft because I thought maybe he could fall to us in the later rounds. Slayton, he can't catch. Who you throwing it to? Galladay sucks. Your wide receiver out, the rookie was Wandale. I forget his last name.
Wandale Robinson.
He's out. Shepard can't stay healthy to save his life. He slipped on something. It's over. He's another glass man. Who are you throwing? Who is Jake Fromm throwing to? Who's he throwing to? You only have Saquon Barkley. That's really it. So you let me know who's struggling against who. Because I guarantee you right now, when the Eagles play the Giants, Eagles is whooping the Giants. No ands, no ifs, no buts about that. All right. Next topic here. So is Mike Tomlin in danger of having his first losing season?
Yep, he's in danger. He's having his first losing season. He is in danger of that. But again, something is telling me, like I said, I'm going to stick behind what I said. I don't think he will have a losing season. But he will. is progressing to going that way if he doesn't figure out the quarterback situation. And if this team don't play better, they played good enough defense. They played good enough defense to win the game yesterday. The other day, Sunday, they played good enough defense. This offense and this receivers, the receiving core can't get going. That's the problem.
They can't catch a cold. Right in front of them.
They can't catch me. They can't even catch me out there. So again, I believe it goes more on than Mitchell Trubisky. Chase Claypool, like I said, has not done a damn thing out there on the football field. So again, it ain't Mitchell Trubisky's fault. He ain't got nobody to throw to out there, and the receivers don't catch the ball. It ain't his fault.
And of course, we got my guy Tay-Rock. He's in the building. Him and his echoing phone.
I don't know. It's a brand new phone too.
Old Man Mob said he is already over the Patriots. 7 games, time to tank. What's going on, Kodak? What's going on today? I announced I've requested my release. Oh, that's Juice. You okay, Juice? It's okay. It Will Lutz. I must admit, I thought that kick went in. It hit the upright and then it hit the crossbar and bounced out. Now, if it would have bounced in, you would have been good. But
man, don't tell me you getting stressful out there, man. I ain't think you gonna get stressed. Is JB, my boy JB okay? Is he stressed too?
But Tay-Rock, we did talk about your 49ers. Are they a threat in the NFC right now?
I feel like the NFC is up for grabs. I can't say we're a threat yet because the whole division is 2-2. So I can't really say we're a threat yet, but we win the next 4 or 5 games, I can say we're a threat, but not as far as right now. No, we just came out and we got a win that we actually needed to win. We went down 1-3. No, I didn't want to go 1-3. You know what I'm saying? So we had to take that win. So hopefully we can keep the momentum going on. We can win this next game going on. I think we got Carolina next. Yeah, I think we play Carolina, and I think the Rams got Dallas. So hopefully we could beat Carolina and we could go to, you know what I'm saying, 3-2 and then 4-2. But as far as right now, I won't say we're a threat.
Hey, Tay-Rod, I got something. I got to spark up. I'm sorry, Keith, but I got to spark up. Tay-Rod, Freddie was trying his best to hide from you this morning. And me and Key was on early out. He said, let me hurry up and end this top for Tay-Rod. So Tay-Rod, he is running from you, Tay-Rod. You got to find him. You got to go find him.
I hit Freddie up. He ain't even hit me back at nothing. He know. I asked him to do the game. He ain't want to do the game or nothing. Listen, they ain't even get 10 points on us. 24-9. Like that he knew he had nothing to say to me once that game was over. He knew it. He knew. That's why. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that, Coach. I knew he was running from me. I was like, good game. He ain't say nothing back.
Q said Freddie Hart. He was talking all this smack Monday night. He was like, oh, Tay-Rock, where you at? Blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. And then he comes back on. He was like, I know Tay-Rock gonna pop up. I just don't know when. He gonna pop in. But speaking of the Patriots, let's talk about Mac Jones. Mac Jones, he gets hurt. Here comes Brian Hoyer. He gets hurt. Here comes Bailey Zappi. Bailey Zappi didn't do too well. Is Mac Jones' job in trouble?
I don't think his job is in trouble. I really don't think his job is in trouble. I believe Matt Jones healthy. He's a starting quarterback. But old man Mob can tell you more than anything, man, because he's stressful right now. You just hear him saying, go into tank mode. But I believe his job is still safe as long as he gets back healthy, he gets back right. But it's not looking good. Outside of Devontae Parker, who are you throwing to? Outside of Devontae Parker, who are you throwing to? I don't know how the running game is doing right now. The defense is borderline fine. I believe defense is borderline okay. But when you're not doing anything on offense and you got to keep your defense on the field, that is a problem. And I just believe the quarterback and the offense is not good enough. I just don't believe they're good enough to contend. And I think the contending time is pretty much over for the Patriots.
I mean, he did look good, so you definitely never know with Belichick. But the Patriots never been a running team either. They never had. I mean, they had what Curtis Martin back in the day, and those guys. They never was a running back tandem. Like they had a Garrett Blunt back in the. James White, unfortunately, he had to retire because of injury, but they never was a running team. Patriots, I mean, Tom was there. He just threw it all over the place. So, and they always had an okay defense. So Ty Long, Teddy Bruschi, Junior Seau, they got Judon over there. So those guys, I mean, defensively they're okay. Offensively right now, I don't know. Patriots is finding an identity. And when you got Matt Patricia calling plays and Kitchen over there, it's definitely going to be hard. So give me y'all top 5 tight ends right now.
So my top 5 tight ends. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Mark Andrews. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas Goedert, and I'm going to go with Kyle Pitts. And I'm gonna add one more, Hockenson, TJ Hockenson.
See, I was going to mine was backwards. I had Hockenson, then I was going to have Pitts after Hockenson. So majority what he just said, Kelsey, all of them, I just had Hockenson where Pitts was.
So last year it was all about Waller. Has Waller fallen off?
Yep. I noticed him as a top 3. I had him as a top 3 tight end. He is not a top 3 tight end anymore. Yep.
So is Kittle? Now everybody always saying, "Oh, well, George Kittle, he can't really catch that. Well, he's more of a blocking tight end, and why should he be up there?" George Kittle is a top 3 tight end, regardless of what he does. He does it all. He's going to block. He's going to catch. If everybody else is not open and George Kittle's open, Jimmy G better throw him the ball. So definitely Kittle's up is top, but definitely Kelsey has moved up the ladder, because remember before it was always the 3. It was Kittle, it was Waller, and it was Kelsey. But of course, Travis Kelsey, gotta put him up there. You gotta put Kittle 3. I'm with y'all with that exact same lineup. But there is another tight end. I'm not sure if you can say he's top 10, but Pat Freiermuth is very underrated. How do you see Pat Freiermuth?
Well, I think Pat Freiermuth is in my top 12. I think he can be top 12-ish. I still think I still will put Noah Fant over him. Dalton Schultz is good out of Dallas. He's pretty good. Who else you got? You got it's another tight end. Micah Sexton.
What about Tanyan from Green Bay?
Robert Tonyan, yep. I think he's better. So I think he's about top 12. He's about in at least top 12, 11.
And Pittsburgh was all about their tight ends. It was Jesse James. Heath Miller was there for a long time. So they definitely use their tight ends. So I mean, I like Pat Freiermuth. He's very underrated tight end in this league. So hopefully, he can move up in the ranks. But no, I like.
Don't forget about Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox is good too, from Buffalo. That dude is very good.
We forgot Mike Gesicki.
No, Dante just said it.
Oh, I ain't hear him.
So yeah, that most definitely. The tight ends are another important position in this league. If you can't find your wide receiver, your tight end's definitely going to be open. And if you got one of those athletic tight ends or you got one of those beefy tight ends, definitely they will bail out your quarterback. What do you think? Oh, Hunter Henry.
I don't believe he belongs up there with those guys no more, man. Hunter Henry has he doesn't stay on the field like that too much, and he's just not impressed me throughout his whole career. Now, when he first started, he was very good. Hunter Henry was very good, but the injury bug just got to him so much. I just unrecognized Hunter Henry, and I had him on fantasy. I don't play him because he don't do much. He don't do too much.
The Patriots still got Gino Smith.
Yep, and he has Gino Smith that's never been really that good like that.
He had that one breakout.
One good season. Yeah, he had that one good year.
What happened to Kyle Rudolph?
He retired, didn't he?
No, he played for the Bucs.
He do? Oh, see how much I pay attention. Where was I? Where have I been at? All right then. So let me make sure. Okay, so we talk about a team in the AFC South right now. AFC South is another division that's slowly heating up. Let's talk about these Falcons. The Falcons didn't choke last week. They actually won. They are 2-2. What can we say about the Falcons? They starting to look like a team again?
Yep, and they starting to fight hard. Look like a team.
It's still going to be a meltdown at the end of the season. It's going to be still going to be a meltdown.
They're going to fight hard. They're going to be in a lot of ball games. And Cleveland lost to the Jets and the Falcons. Those are the two losses that Cleveland lost to. Cleveland should be undefeated at this point. They should be another undefeated team. They lost to the Jets and the Falcons. But that shows you how improved the Jets and the Falcons have been. So I still think Tampa Bay is winning that division. And I think the Saints coming in second.
What'd you say, Tay-Rod?
Cleveland should feel like a husband that just lost like 3 wives. For real, they should feel so. Cleveland they should feel worse than you having a girlfriend, the baby not yours.
Oh man,
they should be this. They should name it to the Cleveland failures.
Where's Gooley at when we need him? So old man says, all I know New England about to make me start drinking. We last in this business behind the Jets.
Yeah, hey, he probably start smoking. Old man probably gonna start smoking if they ever come in last. When do you know the New England Patriots come when a Bill Belichick Patriots team come behind the Jets? Well, you know you got to be a bad football team if you come behind the Jets. And the Jets are better than you in the division.
That's definitely crazy. I've never seen that. That's what happens when Tom goes, and was it Brady that was winning all them games, and now Brady's gone. You don't have a real solid replacement. I know Mac Jones did take y'all to the playoffs last year, but look what he's doing now. He's coming off of blood next year. Who's coming off of blood next year? Oh, Smoke Monday? He is injured for the season. The freaking safety, Smoke Monday, he is hurt. It's been 20 years. I might need to check myself in the mental hospital. Oh, no. All right, but let's switch things over here. We're going to come back and do the picks, but let's get into some NBA a little bit. We do have who is playing right now. I know it's only preseason, and the regular season does start in the next 2 weeks or so.
I think Brooklyn playing.
They played yesterday. Ben Simmons only had 6 points. And he tried to post up somebody and shot the ball. Ain't even hit rim and hit all backboard.
Send Ben Simmons to the WNBA.
They better than the WNBA players are better than Ben Simmons. But the Knicks beat the Pistons in preseason 117-96. Timberwolves beat the Heat 121-111. We got the Pelicans right now beating the Bulls 46-31, and the Jazz and the Trailblazers just started. But who is high for Zion? 3 or 4, 7 points right now. So he's leading scorer right now. So that that game is back and forth. But are the Clippers a threat to the Lakers? You have Kawhi, PG, John Wall, and that lineup. You still don't see them as a threat in the West.
I ain't gonna say. Well, there's only like four or five teams that's a threat in the West. Clippers are one of them. If the Lakers play up their potential, they're one of them. The Warriors. Who else? If they could get Luka help, the Mavericks could stay relevant. Who else? And the Grizzlies. In Phoenix, it's like 5 or 6 teams that's tough in the West. So I can't name 10 teams. I could just name maybe 5 or 6.
Dante, what you think?
I don't trust them to stay healthy, so I don't believe they're a threat until I know they can stay healthy. Like, this is how it is. The Warriors are up here, and everybody is halfway. Like, they're just playing chase. Everybody just chasing the Warriors. So, again, it's the Warriors in their own league, and everybody else just chasing behind them. Everybody else just chasing behind them. The Clippers can be a threat if they can be healthy. The problem is they're not healthy enough. They don't play on the floor enough, so they can't be a threat. That's why I see them out there.
What the problem is, PG-13 folds in the playoffs.
All three of them injured prone. They got John Wall too. So it's gonna be a long season if all three of them get hurt.
They got John Wall like John Wall's supposed to boost their threat level or something. John Wall ain't been right for a while.
Dante should know about John Wall. He played with the Rockets.
Yeah, but he still was good though. He averaged 21 points before he didn't play last year for us. He didn't play last year for us because had an agreement that he didn't want to play. We didn't want him to play with them young guys and stuff they grow. But John Wall still got it. If he just doesn't get hurt, they should be fine. They should be fine. They should be a valuable threat in the Western Conference. They should give the Warriors an interesting fight if they're healthy. But the problem is they're not healthy, and everybody else just playing chase. Everybody else just playing chase against the Warriors. So till the end, the Warriors are the best team in basketball. Until then, everybody else just chasing them at this point.
Who would y'all rather have? A prime to start on your team. You want a prime James Harden or a prime D Wade?
D Wade.
I'm going D Wade too.
No explanation. Just flat out D Wade.
Now we're not going to make that comparison. Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman is not Zion, Ingram, and McCollum. We're not.
Now you just smoking that hella stuff right now.
Now we're not going to do that. They're a nice little trio, but they haven't proven anything like those three have.
That's definitely facts. You say at least you still got Ohio State. Surprisingly, 43% of GMs are picking the Bucs to win the finals. Yeah, we all know Juice is trolling right now. Dante, you said D Wade too?
Yeah, I said D Wade. Yeah.
He said let him be optimistic. So who would you? So bench, cut, start. You got Devin Booker, PG, or Jaylen Brown.
You said Devin Booker.
Bench, cut, start. Booker, PG, Jaylen Brown.
I'm starting Booker. I'm benching Brown. I'm cutting Paul George.
What you got, Dante?
Let me see. I'm starting Booker, benching PG, and cutting Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
I think PG is a better player than Jaylen Brown. But the only thing about it, PG doesn't stay on the court. That's the only legit thing about it.
And that's why I picked Jaylen Brown and cut PG. That's why.
Like I say, I'm still gonna take PG though. I'm still gonna actually take PG because he's probably the better overall player. But I understand. Now, you're not wrong on that situation. You're not wrong on that situation.
So let me ask you this: you had to make a business decision for the playoffs. You had both of them. Who are you putting on the court? If you know who's going to stay there for the whole playoffs, who are you putting on the court?
Of course, that's Jaylen Brown.
Of course, you're going to put Jaylen Brown because he's going to be healthy. He's going to be more healthy. Of course, you're going to put him. But again, it just depends on who you have around PG, though. It just depends on who you have around PG. It just depends on. But it seems like it doesn't matter what you have around them. I mean, one year, the year that they made the Western Conference Finals, PG actually played good. That whole series, he actually was great when he was on the court. He actually plays good when he's on the court. So he was a big reason why they went to the Western Conference Finals against Phoenix Suns. He was the big reason why they went without Kawhi Leonard. So he's shown some stability. He will step up. He will step up. He just got to have the guys around him to help him out. So, yeah. I like the Jalen Brown move though, because he's a dog too. He's a good dog. He's a dog too.
All right. So let me go into you want reaction, overreaction, or under over?
Let's go. Let's go with it.
All right. So under over, Dalvin Cook is playing the Giants this week. They playing the Bears. I'm sorry. Knowing that the Bears can't really stop the run, do you see Dalvin Cook breaking 100 yards over or under?
Over.
Y'all both got over?
I got him right in the middle, right on 100, 101. So I can say, I guess that's over if I say 101. Yeah, over.
Aaron Rodgers is playing. Who are they playing? Give me a minute here. Next week, they are playing. Should I had this up?
Huh?
No, I'm looking. Oh, okay, Aaron Rodgers is playing the New York Giants. Does he get 4 TDs?
I'm explaining this to you now. I got him in his sleeper app. Okay. I feel like if he can't get four TDs on the Patriots defense, he's definitely not getting 4 TDs on the Giants defense unless these wide receivers just had a hell of a game. I got under. I got him getting at least 2 to 3.
I'm gonna what they playing at Lambeau?
Yep. Wait, no, they in London.
Huh?
They in London.
They in London. I'm gonna take the 4 TDs. I'm not gonna say over though. I'm gonna take the 4.
So right on the cusp.
Yeah, right on it. I'm gonna take it right on it. I'm gonna take the 4.
He got him going 122 touchdowns.
I'm gonna take the even right there.
And then we got Dante's Texans are going up against the Jaguars. 3 turnovers. Over under.
For my Texans?
Yep.
I'm gonna take the even. I think we get 3 turnovers. I think we'll find a way to throw 2 interceptions and Damian Pierce moves the ball 1 time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go even too because they don't make a lot of mistakes, but it's no team that plays perfect like that every week. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the even because I don't know if I should go even under or over. I'm not too sure with that one.
Zach Wilson throws for 300 yards against Miami.
No.
I'm taking it under.
All right, so that was your over under. Again, I'm going to try to get some of these little graphics going for the over unders and everything else. We got reaction or overreaction. Cowboys should keep starting Cooper Rush. We all know Dak can't throw yet because he can't grip the football, so he's not going to start. But should you still ride the hot hand if Dak can't go?
Yes, I feel like you should. He has them moving. That offense looks better with Cooper Rush for some odd reason. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I don't even like the Cowboys, but since we on the subject, I got to speak on it. I think we should keep Cooper Rush in and let Dak kill all the way up. If they're still winning now and there and then, they start losing, you got to put him back in. But if they're winning, keep Dak out as much as possible. So if just in case y'all make it to the playoffs, Dak don't be hurt near the end of the season.
All right. So reaction or overreaction that the NFC East is the best division right now.
That's a reaction. Right now, it's the best division. You got 2 teams that are 3-1 in the division. Right now, it's the best division football.
With that, but when you got a whole division with the same record, I can agree with that. But if you got I feel like it's my division and your division, the NFC East and NFC West. So you got every team that's 2-2. Everybody 500. Everybody's not 500 in the NFC East. It's 3 teams that's 500, and that's it. My whole division is 500, so I feel like I got the toughest division. But the best division right now, I can say, because the Eagles are 4-0, and Dallas is 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
Giants is both 3-1.
give them, okay, I'm gonna say the best division, but I say the NFC West is the toughest division, but I say the NFC East is the best division right now.
Any chance of the I think New England can beat the Lions. I think New England can definitely knock off the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions that game.
So overreaction or reaction, we got Justin Fields is not the QB of the future for the Bears.
Overreaction. I just don't think the Bears team is good. Outside of Darnell Mooney, he's not a number one. He's a number two. You don't have your offensive line is still a problem. Your receivers are not great. Darnell Mooney is a number two. Now the defense is promising. But that's an overreaction. I think Justin Fields is the quarterback for this team. You just got to give this goddamn dude some help. And you got to give him an offensive line help.
T-Rock.
He is not the future. He's going to be somewhere else within the next 2 years. He's going to be in Chicago. I don't feel like he don't even want to be there no more. You could tell from the way he played in Ohio State, he was enjoying it. It's like he come to Chicago and it's like he's not even happy about playing for Chicago. Like he felt like he should have been drafted higher anyway. So I don't think he's going to be there within the next 2 years.
I mean, next year the Bears do have that salary cap, and they have a potential to sign a lot of pieces. So they definitely can be better and get him some pieces, get him off his line, everything.
Well, if they do that, then he'll probably stay. If they get him some weapons and they get him some blocking, then maybe so. But if they don't really do nothing that's going to really make him feel like they could win, I feel like he's going to leave.
I don't think Fields will go to Washington. They got Tyler Heineke, and they drafted Sam Howell. I don't see him going to Washington. Old man says the Bears need a new. Yeah, it's time. As Gooley would say, it's time for Virginia to go to the upper room. You know, he don't wish that on nobody, but he said it's time for Virginia to go to the upper room. So yeah. That is Matt Rule will be the first coach fired.
Reaction, yes. I'm calling it right now. He's gonna be fired during this season.
All
right, and that was your NFL. We did the over-under.
Hold on, you said Matt Rule. You said mid-season coach.
No, I said, will he be the first coach fired?
Yep, during the season, he's gonna be fired during the season.
Mid-season. I'm taking end of the season.
No, you taking end of okay. I said, yeah, he's gonna be fired. I think he's gonna be fired mid-season.
If they don't go at least 8-8, he's fired.
The upper room. Yep, the upper room. The upper room. Yep.
But I had to bring my brothers in one good time. You know what time it is for me to do.
Time for you to go home.
Yes, it is. I've been at the job since 12 o'clock. I am tired. I'm ready to go home, roll up, play my next gen 2K23, keep my career going. Anytime coach or you want to check it up, let me know, and I spank both of y'all. So whenever y'all ready, or even Madden, either way, y'all let me know. Gamer tags, I look y'all up. Whatever system y'all got them on, we could get it. Anybody in the country, we could get it too. But I appreciate y'all having me on one good time. I'll be on the morning show this Sunday because I missed all the picks. I only had 2 picks. I picked the Eagles and the Niners. There's only 2 people I picked because that's the only 2 games I knew about at the time. So, but I'll let y'all have and finish y'all great show. You know what I'm saying? If it's a morning show tomorrow, I'll be on there coming at Freddie because I ain't get to do it today. But yeah, y'all have a blessed night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. All right, and again, that was my guy Tay-Rock. He always pops in. So Dante, who's the top candidates to replace Tony La Russa?
Well, the top candidate to replace Tony La Russa, you got Don Mattingly. You got Don Mattingly out there. You got Joe Girardi. You got Carlos Beltran. But I'm gonna go with Don Mattingly. Also, don't forget you got Mike Socha as well, and Eduardo Perez are candidates to be be the manager of the Chicago White Sox. So I will go with Don Mattingly from the Marlins.
We all know Tony Russo stepping down. It's his health and everything else is with him. So he will no longer be the coach for the White Sox, and Damien was happy about that. He's he wanted La Russa going, I guess. Um, should Otani stay in LA?
Hell no. He should get the heck up out of that immediately. He should get a boarding pass right up out of that. Him and Mike Trout. That organization is not going anywhere no time soon. They don't have good enough pitching. Outside of them, you do got Taylor Ward, who's pretty good, but Rendon supposed to be a centerpiece, and he can't stay healthy. So yes, I think he needs to get up out of there, and I don't think he shouldn't have been signed on 1 year, $30 million deal to stay there. I think he should get up out of there. Him and Mike Trout deserve to be competing for the playoffs.
Nah, I think when Aaron Rodgers is done, Aaron Rodgers is done. I think after his contract, he ain't playing football no more. So biggest surprise team that's been bad this year.
That's been bad. They didn't make the playoffs.
Like, yeah, who's your biggest team that surprisingly turned out bad this year?
Oh, I said the Chicago White Sox. Chicago White Sox. There's no doubt about that. They're not good. Minnesota Twins supposed to be good. They're another surprise team that just added Carlos Correa. And again, how about them apples, Carlos Correa? Sit your behind at home on that couch and watch us continue. Watch the Astros continue to be successful. Sit on that couch and enjoy it. And so again, White Sox. They have Dylan Cease. They have Lynn. They have a good pitching staff. The hitting has not been there. Anderson has not been there the whole year. You added Josh Harrison, who's a pretty respectable line hitter. He's not getting anywhere by hitting under 200. Abreu has been okay, but again, the pitching staff when they play actually good contending teams, they're not too good. The Minnesota Twins, Gary Sanchez, strikeout machine. The pitching staff is not great. Carlos Correa is having an okay season, but not the season he had in Houston. And those are my two most disappointed teams in the National Baseball League.
All right, and one more one more question in MLB before we move forward to pick on these picks. Should Rob Thompson be in talks of Coach of the Year?
I don't know if he have enough games to qualify for the Coach of the Year. I don't know. No, so I wouldn't put him. I wouldn't put him as Coach of the Year, but he's done a great job. I do think he should get some consideration of being a permanent manager of this organization, and he deserve it. He deserve it after taking over the mess that Joe Girardi was doing to this team, and I think he should deserve some consideration and deserve a talk to be the manager, the permanent manager. Now, I don't know if he got enough games under his belt to be the manager of the year award winner.
Okay. So there you have it. That's MLB again tomorrow. Make sure y'all come on back, tune in at 5 o'clock. Between the lines, we will break down the MLB playoffs and everything. Each game, we're going to break it down. Thoughts, predictions, season ending, recap. All for y'all guys. So definitely. Old man says New England rocking. Oh yeah. New England is wearing the old school jerseys. I did see that. We about to go back to the 80s when we were really bad. Time for me to start my smoke and get the beer ready. All right. So let's break down these games. We got the Thursday night game will be the Colts and Denver. Now the Colts started off. Oh no, they didn't start off rocky. They did beat the Chiefs, so they're 1-2-1, and the Broncos are 2-2. Who wins this game?
I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts to win this game. I'm going with the Colts.
Every time I pick the Colts so far, they lost. Russell, he has a hurt shoulder, but he said it'll be fine. They got Melvin Gordon, who got fumbleitis. Don't know how to hold on to the dang on ball. Then you got the Colts and Matt Ryan. Where has Jonathan Taylor been? You know what? I'm going to take Denver. We got the Giants against the Green Bay Packers. Again, no Daniel Jones, no Tyrod Taylor. It is the Jake Fromm show starting this Sunday. It's safe to say we taking Green Bay, right?
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see Jake Fromm beating the Green Bay Packers. If they do, that'll be the biggest upset. Do you think the Broncos made a huge mistake giving Russell Wilson an extension without taking a snap? Nah.
I don't think so.
No, Russell is fine. You know, Russell is still that top echelon quarterback. It's just his system right now with Nathaniel Hackett. I mean, I do think Denver will be okay. Will they be a wild card? I don't know if they hit the playoffs this year. I think they might miss it, Denver. Yep. But definitely next year, watch out for them. Hopefully they get rid of Melvin Gordon, but they need to do something fumbling the dang on ball. Like, you old and a veteran to know not to fumble. And plus, there's no more. Williams is out too, so that's going to be interesting. But you know, we all got Green Bay for this game. We got the Steelers against the Buffalo Bills. Kenny Pickett gets his first start against the Bills.
I'm going for the Bills. I'm taking the Bills to win this game.
Yeah, that defense is going to be too much for Kenny Pickett to handle. We got the Chargers and the Browns. Both teams are 2-2.
I got the Chargers winning this game.
2-2. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chargers. We got the Minnesota. It's an NFC North matchup. We got the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota. I'm taking Minnesota.
As much as I hate picking Minnesota.
Hey, they've been winning. They won for me the last 2 weeks.
I know they won yesterday. They won Sunday finally when I picked them. Here we go. I'm gonna take them again and pick Minnesota. We got the Detroit Lions up against the New England Patriots.
I'm going for Detroit. I'm taking Detroit to win this game.
And I don't know who's starting either. I don't know if Hoyer will be healthy then, or is it going to be Bailey Zappi again? You know what? I'm going to take Detroit too. And here comes Robert. Need a hot second while he comes on in.
Yep.
And we actually talk sports. What's going on, Robert?
What up?
We're just going over some the NFL stuff here. What the hell? So Justin Verlander and Hunter Brown combined no-hitter.
Honestly, at this point, he's like, I will say this too. Before, kind of get it all out of my head. These two games, I would say, who gives a flying fuck? Because we clinched the playoffs. These two games do not freaking matter. So I'm okay with that.
What's the name? Was still hungover, Suarez. I think the whole team was hungover because they didn't hit.
Well, I know. I'm pretty sure David's definitely still go for it. Like, God. I mean, Schwarber, like, you say, you like that? He just pours it all down.
Old man said, "Y'all trying to we trying to put him in the mental hospital, picking the Lions over the Patriots."
So what did I miss so far?
No, we're just running over picks. So who you got on Thursday's game? We got the Colts of Denver.
Was that another London game from
Thursday night?
Thursday night. So at the Colts home?
No.
I'm taking Denver because I can't trust. Because from what I've seen or from what we heard, that Irsay is not happy with Ballard and Frank Reich, so that's going to put into a lot of things, and especially with Matt Ryan. Nathaniel Hackett and that offense still can't trust that, but I still think they can win some games. I will think the high altitude will play a factor into that game, but I'm going to take Russell. Last name Wilson. Well, yeah, I'm taking Denver.
I'm sure you got Green Bay in the third string quarterback for the Giants, right?
Oh, absolutely. Giants are absolute fucking buns.
We got the Bills and the Steelers.
Bills. I'm sorry. God bless Pittsburgh, but you're going to get your ass whooped.
Poor Kenny Pickett. You got the Chargers or the Browns?
Chargers. I think they're going to. This was the Chargers are going to drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I made a little bit of toilet humor, but I think overall, I mean, despite with the injuries that the Chargers had, they can still hang in there. I will take the Chargers because I still can't. Jacoby Brissett is still a good back. It's a good serviceable quarterback, but not having Myles Garrett too also hurts that defensive part of it as well. Denzel Ward is still good. Nick Chubb, for a guy as small as he is, that's the strength is impressive for a guy of his size from Nick Chubb. So I think the run defense is going to be a bit of a prop. I think Nick Chubb is going to feast on that run defense, but I feel like it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to either come down to a touchdown or a field goal. It's going to be that close.
All right. Chicago, Minnesota. 8 pick in Minnesota.
Oh, why? Are the Bears? Is it home or away for Chicago?
For Minnesota? Let me look. Hold on.
If it's home, I'm taking Minnesota.
Freaking Minnesota. For Minnesota.
What sort of pop?
Minnesota is in Minnesota.
I'm taking Minnesota. If they let me down, fuck you, Minnesota.
You got the Lions and the New England Patriots.
Ooh. Damn it. So you got Bailey Zappi going for them. I'm going to take Detroit. I am definitely going to take Detroit. I'd like, because not having Mac Jones, it's just been
I don't know. They playing in Foxborough.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Damn.
I forgot about that. Oh, damn. You know, I'm going to take the Patriots. For some reason, they play better. Somehow they play well at home.
All right. So you're caught up. So you got the Saints go marching in. Maybe Jameis Winston to play against the Seahawks.
I am taking the Saints.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
I mean, Gino Smith is good, but like you got DK Metcalf. Hopefully, doesn't take a card again to go to the bathroom. But explain to me.
I was like, oh no, he's on a cart. Oh no.
And then Phil Yates was like,
go.
Oh, he pulled a Lamar Jackson that 1 year. It's like, man, he's like, when you have to go, you have to go. But I don't know. But the way that the Seahawks have been playing, it's going to be a close one though between Seattle and the Saints. Because let's be real, if Michael Thomas can stay healthy, I think overall, I think that's going to really help the wide receiver core. Plus, I mean, with the defense that they have, Cameron Jordan, Honey Badger, but Winston,
that's if he plays. But I mean,
that's the biggest question mark for me is the quarterback. Because Andy Dalton's absolute buns. We all know it at this point.
But he didn't do too bad, though. I don't think he did bad.
Even though he didn't play bad, but I still think he's
no. If you give Andy Dalton some weapons and a good quality offensive line, he will be fine.
That is true.
Cincinnati for all them years.
God, Lord.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think Andy Dalton's serviceable. We got the Dolphins and the Jets.
I want to take the Dolphins.
The Jets.
Just end the season. But I'm because I mean, look, Zach Wilson. Let's be real. In his return game for the Jets, actually looked like he played pretty well. Looked like he didn't really miss much. But with Tua now ruled out against the Jets, I mean, you got Teddy Bridgewater. Let's be real. Probably a really good serviceable quarterback, can get the job done. Me and Dante, we've seen it on Thursday Night Football. Even though, the Bengals defense pretty much ate him alive, but that's besides the point. But I think the Jets are going to fall to the Dolphins, and I think the Dolphins are going to go 4-1.
Who you got, Dante?
I'm going. What game is played? What game is played at?
They are in MetLife.
I'm going for the Jets.
Oof. I was about to say the same thing. I am taking the Jets. We're going to take Jets in the season today.
Oh boy, God bless your ACLs over there.
So we got the Falcons against the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta Falcons are absolute ass. The fact that they're 2-2, that surprises me. I will say that much, that the Atlanta Falcons are a surprising team that is 2-2.
I'm going for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think they're gonna bounce. They're gonna bounce back.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa Bay here. We got the Commanders going up against Tennessee.
oh, Tennessee. I think if you don't have Kyle Smith, I think he's either on the O line or the D line. You're going to lose 100% of the time. And I've seen Commanders fans want a QB change already. I was like, damn. Hey, you already just got Carson Wentz, now you already wanted a QB change. Good Lord. Well,
Who you got, Dante?
I got the Commanders.
Really?
Yep. I don't believe that team is that bad. Like everybody think. I don't think Carson Wentz is that bad. Like everybody try to make it seem to be. That man not all that bad. He's pretty all right. He's pretty good. I'm taking the Commanders. I think they can go in there and win that game. That's not really all that bad.
Funny. You got your Texans up against the Jags.
I'm taking the upset. I'm taking the Texans.
I was going to say that the Texans get their first win this week.
I'm taking the Jags because ATM better freaking ball out this week on fantasy.
I'm still mad you beat me by 5 points, freaking Stafford.
Thank you, Wilson.
We got the 49ers up against the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, 49ers, easy. I'm sorry, Carolina's absolute buns.
I'm going for the 49ers.
And I'll say this, I say by when's the bye week for Carolina?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think by either the week 7 between 7 and 9. I'm going to guess that predict that Matt Rule is going to get fired later somewhere in that season if everything continues to go downhill. Because let's be real, you got Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore,
and
Chenault has not done shit. So I mean, thank God I dropped his ass in fantasy, but that's besides the point. But literally, this is the team you're supposed to put out that want to change the corner. Let's be real. Matt Rule is absolute ass. Baker Mayfield sucks. Even though he's still a decent quarterback, but he's playing absolute garbage. But you have got, you really should at least try to invest more weapons in the draft. Because let's be real. Chenault, Robbie Anderson, and DJ Moore are not going to get it done on the offensive end. So I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Old man said if the rumors are true, Brady does get a divorce. Man, NFL, watch out, because he probably gonna play until he's 50.
Yep.
Who you taking, Dante?
What was the game again?
Niners, Carolina.
I'm taking Niners.
And then we got the Rams and those. How about those Cowboys?
I'm going to take I think the Rams are going to bounce back because Stafford, I know Rams fans is they think they're up and try to hit the panic button, but you got to think too. This is they're 2-2, and so from the first 4 weeks, look, you're still above, still 500. There's really nothing to really panic about. I think Stafford's going to bounce back. You got Cam Akers. You brought in Allen Robinson for a reason.
Basic Baker.
This is what, and I will say, if none of those guys, Cam Akers, A-Rob, or who else, because the only one that I know that's already getting active is Cooper Kupp, but that's concerning. But I would think the Rams are going to bounce back because I think that defense is too good to really completely. That Rams team is too good to not shit the bed against the Cowboys.
We don't know what's going on. Is Sean McVay got to find ways to get Allen Robinson involved. But Dante, who you going with?
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Oh boy. Okay, Dante, let me find out.
Find out what.
I'm taking the Cowboys. Oh, Tyler just said Neris did a 1-2-3 in it.
Oh boy.
You said Tyler just said what?
He said Neris. He said Hector Neris 1-2-3 this.
Pretty much.
Y'all want to hit the Neris back after y'all told me what it was gonna be. Y'all want him back?
I do kind of want him back though.
Look around. Tyler crazy.
We got the Eagles going up against the Cardinals. Y'all got.
It's going to be close. I'm going to take the Eagles. I think it's, and I will have a guy who will has some knowledge on that. because of the fact that he knows that the Cardinals are a second half team. Because if the Eagles play out really good in the first half, I think overall they could really put this team game out of reach. But I think it's going to be close. I'm going to take the Eagles and so try to move to 5-0 because I still can't trust Kyler. I mean, without D-Hop, we know what Kyler is. Without DeAndre Hopkins, we know that. We seen it last year. He completely shit the bed in the playoffs. I mean, like, and
plus JJ Watt. I know he just came out
and got him. Yeah, with the heart problem, like they got some issues going on over there. And we know that Cliff Kingsbury is going to be on the hot seat. I think most can agree that he might either stay for another year or might get fired after this year. So that remains to be seen. But we'll see what happens.
Dante, who you got?
What week this is?
Week 5.
D-Hop comes back next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles. I was gonna take the upset.
I think he comes back. No,
no,
he comes back after that.
I was gonna actually pick an upset, but I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Hate to say it, you guys look good. Thank you.
But I think there's 2 players on that defense for Arizona. Wrong team. Holy crap.
Buda
Baker and Byron Murphy. So those are the 2 you have to watch out for.
We got a AFC North matchup between the Bengals and the Ravens. Who wins this?
Oh, god damn it.
And this is a Sunday night game, too.
Sunday night. Are the Baltimore Ravens home?
They are they at M&T Bank? Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take the Ravens because I think they're going to bounce. But for some reason, what the hell is going on with the Ravens? You blew 2 leads so far this year, and like that still doesn't make sense to me. Like, how do you freaking do? Like, how do you do that? But I mean, Ravens still is a good team in that division. You got 2 division rivals going against it. It's a tough one. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm still going to take Baltimore. I'm going to take Baltimore over Cincinnati.
I'm going to take Cincinnati only because the simple fact is Kyle Hamilton's struggling right now.
Right, you know what? Scratch that. Switch my pick to Cincinnati. That's a very good point. Their
Kyle
defense
Hamilton,
I feel like their defense, like I think I think who else is hurt on that defense? I know, isn't Marcus Peters hurt?
He's there.
Oh God! After what we saw, almost got into a fist fight with Harbaugh. Woo, boy!
No, I'm gonna take the Bengals only because their Kyle Hamilton is.
Yeah, their defense is kind of struggling.
Even if you do shut down Jamar Chase, you're gonna leave T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd open.
Jamar Chase better be fucking active because I am not losing fantasy points because of Jamar Chase. God damn it! I'm sorry. That's out of the way.
I'm going to take Cincinnati. I could be wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. Dante,
I'm going to take the Ravens.
Ooh. Like I said, it's a toss-up. These tough games, when it comes like the 2 good teams, it's a freaking toss-up. Damn.
In this Monday night game, there is no way that I'm picking the Raiders beating Kansas City.
Oh, I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
Across the board.
Next.
Across the board.
That's it. That's it for those picks. But no, there's no way. I'm sorry. If the Raiders beat Kansas City, that's going to be the upset of the week.
I think that would be. Because you really think about it. Because
now I think they got the personnel to beat them. And the players to beat them. But I don't think they're going to beat. I really don't think they're going to beat them. I trust Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to get it done at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah, and that's not easy too. Playing at Arrowhead from what we saw in the postseason. A lot of teams have issues playing at Arrowhead because it's so loud. I mean, it's the same. I think it's the same in Lumen Field too. Is also too in Seattle.
Will Josh?
That's the biggest. That's the biggest argument. I think. I say let him finish out this year. If he doesn't do well this year, then I think just cut your losses with him. I mean, you're not gonna don't try to pull like an Urban Meyer. You fire him after the first 5 games or whatever the case was. But I think Josh McDaniels, we know that he's not that's not the best head coaching choice because we know he has a sub 500 record as a head coach. We see that disaster in Denver. Holy crap, my brain's so Right.
The game's fried from that Phillies game.
From that Phillies hangover. But yeah, that's besides the point with Dante joining me on stream that night.
Dante didn't troll y'all. I was proud of him.
What you mean?
I said you ain't trolling. I was proud of you.
No, I was actually happy. I was actually happy that they made it, man. I mean,
Thank you, Eflin. Actually, keep that man in the bullpen.
Don't you know
I
how
was
long?
like, wait, Eflin was in the bullpen?
Yeah, he actually closed it out for us.
Bullpen. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I was actually happy for him. I was actually happy for him that they made it. Like I said, I told him it ain't number 4 when I be doing what I be doing. I don't got nothing against the Phillies. I think the Phillies are okay baseball team. They deserve it. But more importantly, I like the tribute that the Astros did put out there for them and go congratulating them. I like the respect calibrability that they had and let them do what they do. They deserve that. They deserve it.
But
well, again, Barbara, you came in like literally at the tail end of the show, but it's okay. But you did grace your presence. But no, we're going to end it here. Ran about almost an hour and a half. Not too bad. But make sure y'all, or if you want to go to a sporting event like I am going to this Saturday, I will be at Wells Fargo for Extreme Rules. I'm so excited. But guess what I used? I went on SeatGeek and put the promo code Spotlight Sports Network in and saved myself $20. So if you want to go to a wrestling event, a sporting event, a concert event, SeatGeek, use Spotlight Sports Network for your promo code and save $20. Salute the soldiers. The link is in the description for Fanatics. Make sure y'all click on that. Between the lines tomorrow, us 3 plus Tyler will be on to break down your MLB playoffs and who we think is going to go in. Thursday, I got Coach. We're doing a Thursday night game. Of course, I'll do the first half. I pray to God that game ain't boring. And do the second half. So Jesus Christ help us all between the Colts and Denver. And then Friday, what are you doing, Coach? Okay.
I don't think I'm doing too much Friday. I don't think I'm doing nothing Friday. Oh, I'm doing the Rockets. Right,
that's what I'm saying. The Rockets. That's like we got the Rockets. We got college. Coach is doing college on Saturday. And then there's always the morning show. Yes, you missed it. You're late. As always, we got the Sunday morning show, and we got a bunch of games going on Sunday on the network. So make sure y'all tune in. But Damien, you can come on back tomorrow morning and watch the Coffee and Sports Morning Show because we'll be live tomorrow morning.
And don't forget too, if you guys want to come tune in between the Eagles and Cardinals, I'll be live on the network as well. So you guys don't want to miss that 4:25 kickoff.
Dante, I will say your Astros are going to win it all.
I don't know that.
Damn. Wow. He says, I don't know that. Really just straight up.
We're going to win it all. We look like we're going to win it all, but we got to see when we get there. So I don't know that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm with Dante. Like, you don't want to really push your luck.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'm
not
doing that. Underestimate anybody.
Yo, I can't. I need to stay off Twitter. Okay. Shout out to Aaron Judge. Congratulations for hitting number 62.
Holy crap.
I almost thought you wasn't going to do it today. I thought you wasn't going to do it. Damien says the Mariners look scary. That's another team who's in a damn drought that they're finally in the postseason.
Hey, Keith, think of this too. You thought we complained about 10 years? I feel bad for Mariners fans. How the fuck do you do that for 2 decades? Holy shit. That's a lot of brain cells you pretty much don't.
The Cubs did it.
Yeah, that's right, over 100. Goddamn, 100 years.
100? And Freddie talks about our Sixers not getting the championship for 40 some odd years. It's 40. It's not 50. Y'all know I can't count. So he holds that against me each and every time. But
I mean, technically, that same argument also applies to the Flyers. It's been almost 50.
Now, okay, now the Flyers is damn near 50 because their last one was the 70s.
Yeah, that was 1975. My grandmother was 14 and my grandfather was 15.
Oh, mom was I forget. Look, my brother came in next year.
Yeah, so, my mom was not. I was no longer existent. My mom was not even existent 3 years later. So I mean,
the Flyers has been 50 years. The
holy crap.
But anyway,
could have had one if we didn't fucking blow the 3-1 lead against the damn Blackhawks. God damn it.
Yeah.
Look, I have no hard feelings toward Patrick Kane and Toes, but what the fuck? Like, come on. I'm sorry. I just had to get off. That still rubs me. Like, almost 10 years later, over 10 years later, it still freaking bugs me. God damn it. Why can't we have
Damien and your Blackhawks? That's all I wanted to say about that. But Damien's happy. LaRusso's gone. So maybe y'all can get a good manager. But yeah, we're going to talk about all that tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
So make sure y'all tune in for that. And y'all got anything to say before we go ahead and close things out?
This is another good show.
Really?
Can't wait till 30 episodes. Shit, we're going to get to 50. I guarantee.
God damn it, Damien. Oh, that's too good.
That's called a calculator.
But for me, I mean, damn, it's good to have the between the lines back because holy crap, the way that my work schedule has been, it's been freaking hectic to get that show back. But with the postseason baseball, like Dante said, you're going to see me, Tyler, and Dante, the three amigos, cover some postseason baseball, which is going to be great. And then, yeah, we'll do like a season. And for those who want to come in between the lines, we're going to do a season recap because, the ups and downs, the downright ugly moments. So we got a lot of stuff.
I got to make sure I write my notes down because, that's a lot of stuff to go over. And I ain't trying to come up here looking retarded, especially when we breaking down games and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a not the political word to say. I apologize. I don't come here looking incompetent. There you go.
So Old Man Mob says for the last comment, if you don't hear me at this Sunday, I'll be. Jeez.
Yeah, after this, hey, oh man, I'm gonna text you and check on you. See if how you doing? All right? How you holding up? All right?
God.
Well, you never know. The Foxborough gods might work in your favor.
He's having a hard time speaking English today.
It's been a long day, okay? Tuesday is all.
But I'm pretty sure Dante's going to do the same thing for Lakers fans. Like, are y'all okay? Oh, the fact that they had to play the Golden State Warriors opening night. Have fun with that. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, one more thing before we go and close it out. Cause I got some wings in the oven, so I gotta hurry. PG, I am doing your nose on Saturday. So if you want to come up, I got you on your nose on Saturday. So ECG helped us.
He's gonna have wings. He's gonna have wings.
That one morning show, Dante had the breakfast of champions. He had his Dr. Pepper and eating a chicken wing. Oh, the chicken leg. Yo.
Damn.
So Dante don't care what the hell he eat in the morning. One morning he's eating noodles.
Or we're talking about ramen noodles. We're talking about egg noodles.
Ramen.
Woo! Damn. Ramen noodles for breakfast. That'll wake you up. But
I'm not speaking Wakanda. You know what?
Also, I'm looking forward to seeing what. But that's besides the point. But other than that, I mean,
get on out of here. My ass can go to bed because it's been a long day.
It has been.
We're gonna get on out of here. We see you guys tomorrow. Me and Dante will be back in the morning. So make sure y'all come on back in the morning. So
and you want to check out. And also, I'll be trying to be live in the morning as well for my morning show too. If anyone wants to pop on by.
All right, y'all. We getting out of here.
Yes.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality.